Hi, I'm Max Fischer. Been invited to Hong Kong to the International Culinary Institute. It's the first time I've been to Hong Kong and I'm absolutely delighted. But I've also brought along some of my dishes and I want to introduce one of them today, and that's the cod. You can prepare that quite easily for a dinner party at home, or you could even vary the fish or vary the setup of the whole dish as ever you like and whatever ingredient you've got available. Right, we're ready to start with our herb crust. So we've got some fresh breadcrumbs, some hazelnuts, and they've been roasted, so there's a lot of flavor coming out of them. And then we've got some gruyères going in there. So we put it all into a robo coupe. We've got some fresh herbs. You need a lot of fresh herbs to make it nice and green. Some thyme as well, just fresh thyme. You know, it's just absolutely stunning. The butter goes in there. Then we put the top on and we're ready to go. So that gives a nice, makes it nice and green. And then you have some greaseproof paper. Fold it out. And the mixture then goes onto that paper. This is very easy to do. You can see how lovely and green that has become now. And it's really lovely. So you roll it out in between the sheets. It wants to be nice and flat. You can see how that is coming on lovely. See, that will just be a beautiful green thickness. Now, to make it easy for you, I would place this, or we place this in the freezer, and then I'll show you the finished product, which is here. You can see this is very much the same. This has now been frozen. And then you can cut it quite easily to the size of your fish, whatever you've got. We have cod today. You can use some halibut, or if you wanted to, you can use some other white fish, which is very flaky. So that's the size you need, and you can cut it to the size of your fish you're going to prepare. So I'm going to go for this size. Oops, that's ready to go. So a fish sauce, or we also could call it a Noilly Prat sauce, which is the vermouth. So we're using a little, just a tiny little bit of vegetable oil, just a tiny bit, to sweat off the shallots. These are shallots finely chopped. We did this earlier, as you can well imagine. We don't want to color them at all. They want to be just translucent. So then we'll have again, for flavor, I'll love to use the fresh herbs. There we go. So then we've got some white wine to deglaze. There we are. And we also have some Noilly Prat. It's a lovely smell as you're adding that. And we'll reduce this by half. We're going to do the Mushroom Duxelles for the cod. So we've got some butter, mushrooms, sweat them off. They've really got to be, we sweat all the liquid out. When they're about halfway down, you can see that when the liquid has evaporated. We're using again more shallots to give them more flavor. Always think about seasoning. We'll have a little salt, not too much salt. Thinking about your health. And then pepper. It's fresh. It's just absolutely wow. I love it. I do. This is now cooked out. There's not much moisture left in here. I think that this is now ready. So it's just the one portion.